Hey YouTube, I'm back. Now I'm going to talk about how I clean my diapers. The first thing I do when I take off my diaper for my son is I take it to the bathroom and I have a pair of plastic gloves just because you can never be too careful about E. coli and all that. But I have a pair of plastic gloves and I take it and I'll spray it with a special stain remover, which I cannot remember the name of the stain remover, but I got it and I just got it from Myers. I'm sure that Walmart or Target would both have it. It's in a pink container and I think it's just like this big, and I think it's called Nursery Wise. It's especially for cloth diapers or nursery stains. So, okay. And I think I paid $5 for it. So it is a little bit pricey for a stain remover, but it's safe for cloth diapers, which a lot of products aren't. And then I kind of just take my cloth diaper, and use this one for example. I take my cloth diaper, and if there's any kind of stain, I take it and I just rub it together to kind of agitate it, and then I just throw it in my container. My covers, when I'm done with my covers, I usually change my covers about every 2 or 3 diaper changes, just because I don't want them to get too bad. But they could go longer, I just choose not to. And what I do is I unsnap it so it's all unsnapped, and I do the same with my pocket diaper. As you make sure it's all unsnapped, otherwise the parts that are snapped are not going to get clean. Like if it's like this whole part's not going to get clean, and you want it to get all clean. And I take out my insert from my pocket, which I've already done. Just, if it was in here, you just take it out, and you're going to put it separate in the diaper container. And then when I'm ready to do all my laundry, which I usually do every other day, I would not recommend going more than 2 or 3 days without cleaning your diapers, just because, you know, germs can grow on it, and that's disgusting. When I'm ready to clean my laundry, what I do is I take everything I'm cleaning, which, like I said, this is washable, my wet bag's washable, and you don't even need to turn it inside out because the washer machine will actually do it for you. So I just throw that in, and I throw all my covers and my diapers in, and you want to let it soak on cold water. So I set it to cold, and I put it on rinse and spin. You don't want to add any soap to let it soak first, and then once it's soaked and gone through that cycle, you can take it and you can put a small amount of soap. And this is the first kind of soap I used because I assumed it was okay for cloth diapers because it's baby soap, but it isn't. You have to make sure that you get the right kind of detergent, because a lot of detergents, such as Deft, can actually ruin the absorbency of your diaper. And I noticed that it was. That's actually why I looked it up. And I just went to Google and I typed in, you know, safe detergents for cloth diapers, and found a website that had like a huge long list. And like, whether it was good or bad or, you know, so. And I put a small amount of my soap, which I use Arm & Hammer Essentials, and the website said that this is one of the best products you can use. They have a lot of other products, but they're really expensive, and so this I could find at my local grocery store, and just, that's what I use. It's all natural, and I use it for all my other clothes too. And it works really well. And what I do is I just put a small amount. I would not recommend washing your diapers with your clothes. You can, but I would not recommend it. And I just pour a small amount in, and I put, you know, usually my loads are obviously extra small, but extra small. And you want to make sure that your washing machine is on hot. If it's hot, warm, hot, cold, but you want to make it the warmest setting you can, because that will actually kill all the germs that you just agitated by letting it soak. So, sorry, my son is making weird noises. And you want to make sure it's on that, and let it go through the entire cycle. And then once you've done, take all your cloth diapers out, except you want to make sure that you take out your wet bag, which will now look like this because it'll be inside out. And you're going to let this hang dry, and you're also going to take your covers out. And your covers you're going to let hang dry too, because your dryer will actually melt those and ruin, the absorbency on them, so you just want to let them air dry. Meanwhile, your pocket diaper can actually still go in the dryer. So I throw everything in the dryer, including my pocket diaper or all-in-one diaper, and I tumble dry. Make sure it's not too warm. You don't want it to get too hot, but you just want it to tumble dry. Be careful about putting dryer sheets in. Dryer sheets are good, but just be careful about using dryer sheets because, again, they still have dyes in them that can get into the cloth diapers and ruin the absorbency or still cause an allergic reaction in your baby. So you definitely want to make sure that you don't use a dryer sheet that has dyes in it. And then what I do once they're taken out is I just fold them up, and I usually fold them up like this. I'll show you. There's a way that the pre-folds usually go in themselves, but take it, I fold it in half like this, and I just store it in a drawer or a basket, wherever you want, localized area. But that is all the products I use and what I think, and how I take care of them. And I'll show you my son, who has one on, so you can see one on. Ready, buddy? Get on. And they work really well for him. He seems to like them, so. He hasn't had any diaper rashes since, and any redness, so I definitely think it's taking care of the problem. And he had surgery, and throughout the entire recovery process, I think it helped make him recover faster because it wasn't so rough on his skin. So that's all.